Hi, welcome to beautiful San Juan, Puerto Rico. We're pretty much in Old Town area. That's what we're going to explore today. We're not going inside the castle. I mean, this place is... You need to be here a few days to explore this castle as well as another one. This was actually San Felipe, what they refer to as just as San Felipe. And there's another one down the road, actually before you get here. Can't think of the name right now. It'll come to me. But anyway, I'll make sure I drop a comment below. Look at that. That's beautiful. Well, at least on this side. Yeah, we're not going to even walk up here because I know I'm not going in. These castles, take time to kind of explore if you do them the right way. And I still want to see Old City, and I want to do this in a few hours. So anyway, let's kind of explore a little bit, Look at that. It is beautiful out here today. Golly, it's gorgeous out here. Sorry about the wind. Thank God it's blowing because it's hot, and the wind is helping a lot to cool me down. Otherwise, it'll be scorching out here. Again, this is a portion of Old Town. I think I'm going to walk along the coast first to the other castle. Kind of give you an idea of what it looked like. Just bits and pieces of both areas. Alright, so let me kind of pick back up. I don't want to... there's so much to see. I don't want to bore you to death with just so much footage that it may bore you to death. So anyway, let me just pick back up with something interesting, alright? Alright guys, so we are in this area between the two castles. What I'll call La Perla. Used to be considered one of the most dangerous areas or communities within San Juan. I don't know if that's still the case today. In fact, I remember a 60 Minute years ago about this neighborhood. It was considered super dangerous. And I think there were a lot of fights between them and the city trying to move them out, because obviously it's prime real estate property. And of course these people don't plan on leaving. They were here first before things start expanding and becoming more gentrified, I guess best way to speak. But yeah, it's kind of an interesting history about this little area. Again, I don't know what the status of the safety-wise. From what I've seen, or last time I was here, it was always kind of cool to kind of go through some parts of it during the daytime. But I don't know if that's still the case. I think they still take tourists through it and all that, so. Look at how rich the colors on these buildings. You use some Spencer paint here. Look at this. Wow. And from what I've heard or read, you have to get permission. Well, not even permission to paint the color you want. You have to go and find out what color can you paint it. The same color or a different color, but you still have to get approval from the local historic society. So, interesting. And that's how they keep it rich and colorful, because they have a pattern of what the color is supposed to be like. You know what I mean? If someone decided to paint or repaint their property. Alright guys, so this is the other castle, San Cristóbal. It's a massive castle too. You almost got to decide which one you want to go inside. Or if you just want these history castle buff, then you probably go to both of them. But they can take a while to go through. I went through one of them. I had no energy to go through another one before, the last time I was here. So, but yeah, this is San Cristóbal. I'm sure once I get closer to it, I mean, I'm probably not going to be able to show you much because it's going to be self-imposed, and that's why I'm showing you the pictures now. But you can see people up there touring. It's a beautiful sight, beautiful castle. It's a U.S. national park. Both of them are, so they well maintained. All right, so yeah. Let's check out something else. All right, we're gonna kind of start here. This is kind of like part of the town square, old town, and in background that's San Cristobal Castle right there. But just kind of give you a little glance. I'm just gonna do a little glance here and there because old town is huge. We're not just talking about a little couple blocks. This place is huge. Many blocks of building that look just like this with all the different colors. So we're going to try to focus on some of the important site features. But yeah. All right, let's kind of pick back up somewhere. It's definitely no wind here at all. I guess my strategy of starting on the castles first and working way in. Probably should have did it the other way around. Like a nice modern downtown, well maintained, keeping in the historical perspective, beautiful colors, regular stores. Okay, I feel some wind this way, so I guess if you come in some of the roads, you feel a lot of wind, but once I get off this road, I'm not going to feel any. So definitely the crossbreeds come pretty well through the road, I guess, that leads out to the sea. If you come into some of the roads that I feel a lot of wind right now. So these crossroads, you can feel the wind. Look at it. Like any other downtown, look at it. Look at the colors. Go ahead, Pops. It's another area downtown. Some more views of Puerto Rico from a different angle, the sights. Shipping area, mountain in the background there, ridges in the background. Yeah. Yeah, usually have a lot of birds here, pigeons and kids and playing with pigeons. Can't think of the other areas I was at that had kind of like a pigeon park. I don't know, maybe I run into it. Let's see. It's kind of like another square. Got a Wendy's right across the street from here. Okay. Yeah, I wanted to see the street with the umbrella, but I guess because of the weather situation they've been having, it either came down. I mean, it's going back up, but I don't know. I thought that was just something that was there no matter what the weather is. But I guess it has to come down like anything else. So anyway, let's check out this area right here. I'm not sure what it is. I mean, down that way is the governor's house, like the leadership of Puerto Rico lives there. Or at least that's his house, well guarded. This is actually Fortaleza Street. This is actually a fort. I'm not sure which fort it is, but I make sure I label it. Let's kind of walk around it a little bit. Check out the area. It's beautiful green space up in here. Wow. Here's some more streets of the inside of Old San Juan. Lovely cobblestone street. I just don't like walking on them though. They really painful to the bottom of my feet. I guess after years of walking different countries, especially in Germany, I'm not a big fan of walking on cobblestone streets. Any other surface? Yes, but cobblestones, no. Not a big fan of. All right, let's see what else we run into. Nice looking church. I mean, obviously needs some restoring, but it's still open. Like some parts are falling apart, but still open. So I guess just look like it need a little updates. Yeah, look like it need to be updated a little bit. Anyway, it's a nice little area. Where we at here? Let's see here. Some of these areas are already. Oh, that's a tree. That's a nice street. Look. All this shrubbery in this street. Look at that. I bet it feel like a nice little rainforest on this street when it rains. With all this trees and shrubbery. But it seemed like it's almost like it's well protected too, you know. A lot of these streets are, I guess, you know, for many years. Just the way they where they located. And it seemed like they never really get any type of damage or severe damage from the weather, like hurricanes. So anyway, all right, let me pick back up as I get to another spot here. All right, I think we're gonna wind this up this little tour of San Juan up a little bit. Head back towards the port. Actually, this area is also where a lot of the cruise ship comes in. So people drop off here for shopping and so on and so forth. So it's one of those stops too. So it's not just a historic area. It has many uses. Tour destination, a stop off for tours, for shopping, I guess, and where people live. So, all right, so let's head towards the port. Just kind of get an idea what it looks like down there. All right, guys, so we're a little bit closer. Thought I'd be able to catch a cruise ship, but I don't think I see one today, though. Yeah, this is kind of like what it looks like in this little area right here, like a casita, which is pretty much like a little house. It's just a store that sells food and all that. So look at that. It's beautiful. So he's selling it. So again, this is definitely an area for stuff. Again, a lot of cruise ship. I think they probably, I don't know, they park there. I mean, I don't know where they let people off at or not. But this is definitely one of the areas. So let's kind of walk down this area a little bit. It's Olive Garden somewhere. Not that I'm looking for one, I just see the sign for one. And I'm sure this place is a little bit different at nighttime. A little more festive, more lights, more not partying, but just festive for people out and about, especially on a nice, beautiful, warm night. So, well, I don't think there's such thing as a cool night in Puerto Rico, at least in San Juan. Subway. It's like a polo store right there, CVS. Of course, you got your normal vendors selling their overpriced wares, hats and shirts. I don't even, sometimes I see things that I don't even think about asking, because I don't want to insult me by charging an astronomical price. Senior Frog. Again, like I said, if there was a cruise ship here, it would be parked over here. Or dock, excuse me. There's a Navy. I don't know if it's a permanent Navy ship or that stays there all the time or what. You know what? Maybe it's part of the little Navy yard. I'm not sure. Yeah, it's a beautiful ship. Senior Forks. There's a Walgreens right there, Sheridan. Again, that's a lot to see in this area. I mean, sometimes best to just go ahead and stay here and then just get everything, see everything you need to see here, and then venture out. That's a long line. Look at it. I think that's it. I think I probably shared enough. I mean, again, I didn't probably get everything. I mean, I was thinking about some things are just better at night. I was thinking about the place with the flags and lights, but I remember last time I was here, it was during the daytime, and it was just better to catch it at night. So anyway, hope you enjoyed this. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Click that notification bell, and I will definitely see you in the next video.